And welcome to today's video called They Live in the Sky. This first bit of footage was recorded last year in my back garden. After doing the calling method, I noticed this object travelling directly above my head and was spinning and twisting. It didn't seem to fall on its side. It remained upright, and you'll see now it just remains upright, and it came past the cables, past my house, and travelled off into the distance. It wasn't just a feather falling from the sky from a bird. This thing travelled off into the distance and seemed to have some type of what can only be described as a glow around it. This is not the first time this object has been spotted by someone. Jonathan Castro from California recorded this object, I believe a year or so ago, of what looks to me to be the same object. So here's that footage. Seems to be a feather that remains upright but is waggling backwards and forwards, but like I said, remaining upright and seems to be glowing. I mean, as always, make what you want of this footage. I'm just here to present it. Here's another footage I recorded last year. These objects that people will be screaming balloon. Watch how thick the tether is, and they have some sort of glow around them. As you'll see, this object actually had orbs coming past it, which you might be able to see in the footage. I'm not too sure. You can see the arrows pointing as it goes past. As you can see, they're the same colours. The green one, none of them move. They should be moving up and down and tumbling, and they're not. They're sort of remaining at the same altitudes. Very crazy. And that this part was where an aircraft went past, so I thought that was cool to show. They didn't just go off into the distance, they seemed to put on some sort of show for us. As you can see here, this object's going past, almost touching the other balloon looking object, which is very strange. I mean, this is going on at tremendous altitudes in the atmosphere, right above my head where I'm asking, and they seem to be putting on some type of performance for me. This other object was again high altitude, looked like a star, and the secondary blue object came past. So one object's remaining still and the secondary object's going downwards. Now that doesn't make sense. Obviously, if there's some type of draft or the wind's blowing a certain way, shouldn't both objects be travelling that way? I mean, just a bit of food for thought. Anyway, I hope you liked today's video, and if you do, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. Peace.